dividing with rational expressions. To divide rational expressions, multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor, then simplify. So again, multiplying and dividing with our rational expressions, since they're fractions, it works exactly the same as fractions do. So I'm going to find each quotient. I have x squared minus 5x plus 6 over 5, and that's divided by x minus 3 over 15. So I'm going to flip my divisor around and change that to multiplication. So I'm going to multiply by 15 over x minus 3. I'm going to factor my original here, so I want to have these all factored. So x squared minus 5x plus 6, that factors into x minus 3 times x minus 2 over 5. Again, I'm going to look for common factors here, so the x minus 3 and the x minus 3 simplify out. The 15 and the 5 have a 5 in common, so I can simplify those two. So I'm left with 3 times x minus 2 and a 1 in my denominator, so I don't need to worry about it. I can write this in simplified and factored version, 3 and then x minus 2 in parentheses, or if you want to distribute, you can write it as 3x minus 6. Either one. There is our quotient. And one more. I have a squared minus 9 over 2a squared plus 13a minus 7 divided by a plus 3 over 4a squared minus 1. So again, I want to change this to multiplying by the reciprocal. I want to factor each of these polynomials. So I end up with a minus 3, a plus 3 in my numerator, a plus 7, 2a minus 1 in my denominator. My 4a squared minus 1 factors out into 2a minus 1, 2a plus 1. That's a difference of squares. Then I'm going to look for common factors here. So what do I see? I see a 2a minus 1 and a 2a minus 1. I see an a plus 3 and an a plus 3. Those factor out, which leaves me with a minus 3, 2a plus 1 in my numerator, and my denominator, a plus 7. Feel free to leave this as the factored version. You can call it done there. And that is our quotient with rational expressions.